So today we're going to look at a very interesting way of growing strawberries, and I'm going to show you a couple of tools that you need and a couple of pieces of equipment, and we're going to grow strawberries in a container on a wall without getting the strawberries dirty. My name is Jan Lubbinge, I'm from Bark Unlimited Organics, and we'll show you today how to grow strawberries the easy way.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.
So what we're going to need today is a couple of fittings for a 110mm drain pipe, and we're going to use these T-pieces, and we're also going to use some elbows, and then obviously our 110mm pipe, which we're going to cut into shorter pieces, and also some holder bats to attach this pipe to a wall. So first what we need to do is to cut this long pipe into shorter lengths, and I will show you a very easy way of doing that. And what I've done, I've cut a short piece of pipe like this, nice and straight, and then I've cut it through like that so that it can actually open up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide this over this pipe. I'm going to open it up, slide it over the pipe, and I've already cut one piece, a short length, and I'm just going to measure this to the same length as that one. And if you align these corners with each other, theoretically, when you go around like that with a pencil, it should be even. So we'll take a pencil and just run the pencil all around this piece of pipe that we've put here, and just turn that to complete the line. And if I move that away, you will see there's a perfect line around the pipe. And what we'll do is we'll just take a axle or an angle grinder, and we'll cut all along the line, and that will give us a perfect short little piece of pipe. So we'll go ahead and we'll cut this whole length of pipe. We're not going to do it in the video because it makes a lot of noise and it's very dusty. I've already prepared some of these little pieces of pipe for assembling our strawberry planter, and we will just go ahead and show you exactly how to do this the easy way. So this is what our pieces of pipe looks like, and what we need to do is we're going to take our pipe fittings and we're going to assemble them by putting this piece of pipe in here. Now you will notice there's a rubber seal there, and this is sharp from the cutting it, and we need to bevel these edges before we try and fit this into the seal, because the seal fits very tightly. And I will show you a couple of tricks how to do this also fairly easy. As I said, we're going to bevel the edges, and for that we're going to use a file, and we'll just put it down on the table, and we'll just file those corners a little bit round so that they will go into the seal much easier and don't stick on the side of the seal or hurt the seal. And that should be fine. So what we need to do now is we're going to take our elbow, because that's on the one side of the planter that we're going to start, and we take some dishwashing liquid. I've got some dishwashing liquid in this container, and I've put some warm water in there. So it's basically soapy warm water. You can use any other detergent or any form of dishwashing liquid, and we're basically just going to dip the seal in the dishwashing liquid so that it's wet and also a bit lubricated, and we'll do the same with the piece of pipe. And then we'll basically just shove it in there, and you can see you need to use a little bit of force to get it in. And then we'll take one of our T-pieces, and you will see this one, I've actually gone ahead and I've drilled a couple of drainage holes in it. We're only going to use one of these T-pieces. This can actually screw off so that you can remove it and clean it if you need to. The rest of the tea pieces that we're going to use don't have that little drain that you can remove. These ones are just going to be in line, and we're only going to have one of these. So we'll just go ahead, put this in the soapy water like that, and also the other end of it until it slides in. And we'll just do another one. So we're going to take another piece of pipe, and we've already done the bevel on it, and we'll put that in the soapy water. Also the seal on this one, and we'll just go ahead and press that in. And you can see it takes a bit of effort, but doing this is really worthwhile, as it will be very rewarding growing your own strawberries and doing it this way. So I'll just add another tea piece to this so that you can get the idea, and we must just check that we do it the right side so that all of them are facing in one direction. And we're just going to add this one on like that, and you can see it's starting to take some shape now. And depending on the length of your wall, you can keep on adding these tea pieces. Alternatively, if you've got a short small space, you can now add another elbow, and that will be your planter for strawberries. So I've already built one of these, and I've already attached it to the wall, and just to save some time for the video, and I just want to show you the holder bat. This is to hold our pipe or our planter against the wall, and you can undo one of these screws and then put the holder bat around the pipe like that, and this will go into the wall. Obviously we will first drill the holes in the wall, put the holder bat in, and then attach our planter to the holder bat. So let's go to our garden where we've attached our strawberry planter to the wall, and we will show you exactly how we place the holder bats and what the planter looks like, and then we will proceed planting our strawberry plants. Alright, so we are at the back of my house, and I've decided to actually do the strawberry planters against this wall, and today we're going to show you and demonstrate to you one way of doing it, and then probably in the next video we will do another layer, but I'm going to try and use a different type of planter, and maybe even a third layer, and eventually this whole wall should be covered in strawberries, and none of the strawberries will actually be touching the soil, so they will be clean and very nice, and you know, especially at this height it's easy to pick. And we can just show you exactly what we did. So in the beginning of the video we showed you how to assemble all these pipes, and these are the holder bats holding the pipe to the wall, and you can see they're fixed very firmly to the wall. And what we've done is we've, between every second pipe fitting, we've put a holder bat to make sure that once we've put the soil in and we've put water in here, that it doesn't get too heavy and pull out of the wall. And I've covered the whole length of this wall, and if I'm not mistaken, we'll be able to plant 14 plants in a single pipe like this. So good utilization of space. So remember, we've drilled some holes in the one fitting, and we've attached this fitting to the end of our planter, and if you look inside you will be able to see the 4 drainage holes that we've drilled. So the drainage holes is for the excess water to drain, and at this stage we're just going to let it drain onto the soil, but if you like you can actually put a bucket under it, catch all the runoff water and maybe use it on your strawberries again. Alternatively you can use it somewhere else in your garden, because obviously the drainage water will be full of nutrients, and it's a bit of a waste just to let it go into the soil. And we need some soil or a growing medium to put in our strawberry planter, and I've decided to use our hemp super soil. This is a very well balanced lightweight soil. As you can see, this has got vermiculite in it, a bit of perlite, cocoa peat, Canadian peat, compost, and then obviously all our organic fertilizers, which is one of our trade secrets. So we can use this as is, straight from the bag. We don't need to add anything else to it. And we'll just go ahead, take a small little pot, and we'll start filling our planter. And we need to actually press down on the medium so that it fills the pipe, and we'll just press it into the pipe like that and put some more medium into the, and we'll just press down on it slightly. We're not going to fill it completely because we still need to plant our strawberry plant in here, and we'll just do the next one. Alright, so now that we've finished filling our strawberry planter with our hemp super soil, I'm going to go get the strawberry plants and I'll show you how to plant them. So these are our strawberry plants, and look at these lovely young vigorous growing plants, and I'm sure they're going to be very happy growing in our strawberry planter. Alright, so we're going to remove our plant from the tray, and we're just going to push on the bottom of it slightly and pull at the top. And again, you can see these plants have only been in these trays for about 2 weeks. They came from very small seedling trays. You can see by the root development that these plants are extremely happy because the roots are all white, and if they were dark in color it would be an indication of overwatering. So these plants are extremely happy being in this medium, and this is well drained enough for strawberries. Strawberries needs to be kept moist, but they don't like standing with their feet in water. So we're going to take our plant and put it in the planter, and like I said, we're not filling it up to the top with soil, and you can see why. Now that we've placed the plant inside our pipe, we can fill it up with soil, and don't fill the soil over the crown. It must just be level with the crown. So we will take a little bit of our hemp super soil, and again we're going to press down on it slightly, and like I said, don't overfill it, don't go over the crown with the soil, and just keep on doing that until the soil in the pipe is at the same level as the soil of the plug. So we don't want soil on the crown, and we'll wash that last little bit of soil off with water, and we can just firm it down so that the roots gets into contact with the new soil, and we'll just carry on like that. We're going to leave a little bit of space here for some mulch, and we'll just carry on doing that. And what we need to do now is to water them in properly, and to wash all the soil off. The crowns of the plants don't like to be covered in soil. I've got my hose pipe here, and I'm going to water these in properly, strawberry plants, and wash the pipes nice and clean. And you will notice that there are lots and lots of runners on these plants. Now normally what would happen is you would just pinch the runner off at the base of the plant, and that will put all the growing power into the plant, and the plant will develop into a proper plant. But I've decided not to do that, and I want to grow a few more of these so that we have enough plants to put in our next planter and in the next one. And we're not going to purchase more plants. We will grow our own plants and show you exactly how to do that, and then plant them into our next planters in the videos to follow. So for propagating our own strawberries, there's a couple of things that we need. We need some thin wire, and this we're going to cut into short pieces like that, and we're just going to bend it into a U shape like that, and this is going to be for holding down the runner. So I've done a few of them, and we also need some small pots, and these we're just going to fill. We're going to fill these with our soil, and we're going to use the same hemp super soil for filling these pots. And what we'll do is we'll place 2 pots where we've got some nice runners. We'll place 2 pots in between our 2 strawberry plants, and you can see this beautiful runner, and there's a little plant forming, and at the bottom you can see the roots are already starting to grow. So basically what we're going to do is we'll place that in the center of our pot like that, and we'll just peg it down with one of our pieces of wire, and the crown must again be sticking out on top of the soil. It must not be covered in soil. And we'll take this plant and we'll do the same. We'll peg down one of the runners, and once the runner is rooted, we will cut the umbilical cord off that plant, and this will be a daughter plant of our original strawberry plant. So here's another nice runner. This one is still very young. You can see the plant is small, but in about 2 or 3 days it will be as big as the ones that we've just now pegged down, and we can just carry on doing this. These plants are extremely easy to root. They'll root in about a week's time. Leave it for about another week, and say in 2 weeks from now you can cut the umbilical cord. This umbilical cord you can cut off, and then the plant will be growing on its own. And obviously with this runner removed, the parent plant will do a lot better. One more thing we need to do is to mulch our strawberry plants. The mulching will not only aid in retaining the moisture in the soil, but it will also stop weed seeds from blowing in and germinating. And if they do germinate, it will be a lot easier to pull them out, as the mulch is very loose. So we're going to use our bark nuggets medium today, and this is a beautiful milled bark product, and this is suitable for small containers, so this will be ideal for our strawberry planter. And this is also fairly acidic, and strawberries love acidic soil, so this will help adding acidity to our medium. So we're just going to put some mulch around it. We're not going to mulch it very thick, as we don't have too much space, and we must just keep the crown open, and that plant will be extremely happy now. So if you liked this video and you found the information useful, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will forward you the videos of our other projects, especially the strawberry planter ones that we're planning still to do. And if you need more information on our products, you can visit our website at www.barkanlimited.co.za.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.